Hello and welcome to a brand new unboxing with me, Adam from Board at Home. Here we have got Monster Eater, a dungeon crawling card game based on the Delicious in Dungeon anime. Now this is something that I'm not all that familiar with, but I love the vibe of the artwork. I like a good dungeon crawler, so very eager to check out what is inside this box. So we've got to challenge the dungeon of a lunatic magician for fame, wealth and more. Sounds very interesting. Also some kind of like food theme in this, I am led to understand. So let's get straight into the box, which by itself is really nice. The box has a nice linen finish. Not that that really matters too much, but I just think that's pretty cool. So we've got the rule book here. It looks fairly chunky, fairly sizable, so let's kind of dive in and take a look here. Very cool. All looks very well laid out, not particularly wordy, which is nice. Some good examples here as well. It kind of reminds me of some of the old RPG game books that you used to get with your video games back in like the PS1, PS2 era. Just has that kind of vibe. Yeah, it looks very well laid out. Looks like there's a fair little bit to this, but that is cool. Lots of examples though. Very well laid out. We've got some optional rules and FAQ and stuff. Cool. Oh, and a little bit about the game itself and the anime manga. Awesome. Very cool. So we've got a whole bunch of tokens. We've got lots of food and looks like lots of sticks. And some game tokens there as well. Lots of baggies. We like that. We always like lots of baggies. We have got some nice dice, presumably clearly marked based on what they're going to be used for. And then we have all of our cards here. So let's dive into some of these then. He says if you can get this open. And a little guide on them as well. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to assume that these are our yep, there we go, character cards. Helps if you look. So let's have a gander at some of these and let's put them off to one side. So we've got our character cards, presumably with sort of damage and other kind of features. Magic maybe. Yeah, it looks like. Okay, so the characters seem pretty straightforward. Obviously everyone has kind of different damage types. It looks like different types and abilities, so that's pretty cool. I do like the artwork. I think it is pretty sweet. Very nice, a nice little dog there. Awesome. And you Delicious in Dungeon fans out there, I imagine a lot of this will probably be quite familiar to you. So there we go, a load of characters there, loads of characters. That's always good. We have got ourselves some player aids as well, quite a few of those, which is always nice. Turnover view on one side, and then how to score based on the back there. So yeah, very nice. And a whole bunch of other stuff here, and again these cards are really nice, a nice linen finish. So these presumably are items. Yep, a whole range of items. I imagine this is stuff that you'll find as you progress through the dungeon. They all seem to give different things as well, which is pretty cool. We have got these like monsters to defeat. Looks like you've got little recipes on the back or something. So things that you need to, there we go. Things that make up different recipes. Okay, cool. So you collect it and make things. Very cool. And then these just look like maybe harder ones or just a different variety. Again, all looks to be very well laid out. So presumably what food it makes, toughness and health, things like that. Oh, that's very nice. Cool, so a whole bunch of monsters to fight A lot of cards in this. Very, very good. And then what have we got here? So these are all our dungeon cards. So presumably how we're doing as we progress through the dungeon. And so on and so forth. Cool. Okay, those look to be different types of rooms as well. So there's quite a lot of stuff there. Then we'll just jump into the last pack here. Because if he can get in, the last pack, and just more dungeon cards as well. And also presumably these are all shuffled up, and then you start making your way through, trying to overcome different encounters. Yeah, monster encounters there, a whole bunch of them, loads of them, and some escapes as well. Cool. Well, that looks to be sort of everything in the box itself. Looks really, really cool. I love dungeon crawling games. I've had a bit of a experience with sort of Japanese RPGs, so it definitely has that kind of strong Suikoden Final Fantasy vibe. So I really, really get behind that one. But yeah, it looks really, really cool. Looks like quite a straightforward game. Really, the artwork and the artwork's really nice. The cards are clear. See, once you kind of get into it and you've read through this, they'll kind of tell you what they need to do. But they look to be pretty clear on what it is that they do. So I do like that. Makes it much easier for someone to try and get into the game. Rather than floundering about not knowing what card is what because they're not clearly marked or delineated in any fashion. So yeah, but it looks really good. And of course, if you are a Delicious in Dungeon fan, then there's going to be that aspect that's going to appeal to you as well. But anyway, that is everything for this one. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game in the comments below. Are you excited for this? Did you play the original monster game? That was if we just scroll back here, the original Monster Maker. Are you a fan of Delicious in Dungeon? Do you just enjoy dungeon crawling games? Let us know in the comments below. And of course, if you have any questions about this or indeed any other games that we do in the shop, always email, comment below, just pop by the shop. Happy to answer any questions that you have. That is everything for now, guys. So thank you all for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the boardroom.